Okay, so we're live again. Hello everybody. We are back in Pathfinder Kingmaker today. Just checking everything is set up okay. Just getting the stats so I can see if there's any lag spikes. Right, so this is the second part of our playthrough of Pathfinder Kingmaker. This is the first time I've played the game really. So I am learning as I go. I have played Pathfinder tabletop modules before. I am familiar with D&D and Pathfinder RPG systems, so it's not all completely new to me. Last week we were given our mission, which was to basically settle this area here, which is known as the Stolen Lands. It's a lawless area. There are monsters, there are bandits, hunters, trappers, some very small, not even really settlements. And one of the, I don't know if she's the ruler, but she's certainly someone important in one of the kingdoms around the Stolen Lands, has asked us and someone else, Tarkuchio, to come into this area, defeat the Stag Lord, who is the bandit king, who rules the area at the moment, and establish our own baronry and bring sort of a hopefully law and order and goodness to the land, as it were, or actually whatever we want, because you don't have to be a good guy. So we've entered the area. Our base of operations is Oleg's trading post. We've had a couple of run-ins with the bandits, which so far, well, 3 run-ins. Twice we've actually fought them and won. And once we actually just talked to a couple of members of the bandits and they provided some information, so you don't have to fight them all the time. Now, there's a lot going on because the Stag Lord has an evil druid who seems to have cast some kind of spell that's brought some kind of strange fog to the land. And that fog is killing the plant life. So we're trying to sort that out, and the latest thing we've got to do is we've got to go to this place, the Temple of the Elk, to try and find out how the spell has been cast so that we can break it. But on our way to find out more about the Stag Lord and about this fog, one of our party, our bard chronicler, Lindsay, was kidnapped by a group of slavers from the Technic League. So she's being held there and we've got to rescue her. I did mention before we've got a rival, a gnome, Tarkuchio, who is every bit a bad guy as we are trying to be a good guy. We know Tarkuchio was looking for something in this ancient tomb, but we've no idea what, and whatever happened there, he's probably already got what he's looked for, but we've got to investigate that. We've got rations to allow us to stay out only for a short time before we have to go back to the trading post, and the trading post seems to be showing that something's happened there, so I need to get back there quickly. But at the very least, I want to try and get Lindsay back. And if we can stop off at the Temple of the Elk, that would be good, but I'd like to do that after I've got Lindsay, so that I have a full party of 4 people rather than being down to 3. So the party consists of myself. Let's just... There we go. This is me, Silmar. I am a ranger, specifically a type of ranger known as a flame warden. Ooh, it looks like my alignment is shifting though. So yeah, I've done a few things, but we had to hand Lindsay over to the Technic League. Now, the first time we ran into them, we tried to fight them, and they beat the crap out of us, basically. So the second time when it reloaded, I agreed to Lindsay's suggestion that she be handed over to them, but it has it's not necessarily the best thing. Fortunately, for all the other good stuff I've done, my alignment is still neutral good. My companions at the moment, we have Amiri, who is a barbarian. and she carries a humongous sword and is very good at using it. And we have Harim. Harim is a bit of a dour fellow. He's a dwarven cleric though, so clerics are useful because they've got the healing, or at least some of the best healing. So yes, we have our journal, but we've only really just started. So what we are going to do is we are going to carry on from where we left off, which is we had just come to this abandoned hut. We knew that the Stag Lord was interested in this place and he wanted it burnt down to stop anyone from finding something that was here. Fortunately, we got here before it was burnt down. It's not burnt down yet. And we've discovered that we need to go to the Temple of the Elk. We've also discovered that the evil druid is in fact the Stag Lord's father, who was a very abusive parent, not very nice, starting to have a little bit of sympathy with the Stag Lord. So it looks like there's going to be divisions in the Stag Lord's camp that maybe we can capitalize upon. But anyway, we need to try and get down here, but we've got to be mindful of our food, because unless I can hunt food, we'll have to head back to the trading post sooner rather than I would like. So let's travel. So ideally I want to get down to here, which probably means crossing the river, the Fawn River, here at the ford.
Adventures can wait.
Okay, so we're going to have to camp. Here we go. So I will go out hunting, and with luck, if I get the rations, we won't need to use any of the rations that we're carrying. Amiri's going to camouflage our camp. Okay, so I'm still learning this game, but I imagine that's when we're going to get up. That's if we're going to sleep at 11 o'clock, then rising at 8 is okay, and we've got Haram. Okay. Cool. Well, being a ranger, you'd expect me to be a pretty good hunter, so that's good. So we'll see if anything happens in the night, and no, it does not. So we can now carry on to the ford. It'll take us 6 hours to get to the ford. Let's travel there then. No, I don't want to enter the actual location. Okay, so I can go... I'm guessing I need to go this way. Right, it's 11:12. So it's late. Let's rest. Okay, so at least I managed to get that, but can't camouflage failed, so we might see some trouble in the night. Right, so at this point we are going to save our game. So this is just before we're going to storm the well, we're not going to storm the camp because we've tried fighting these people head on and it don't work. But what we're going to do is try and sneak in and see if we can save Lindsay, because I need my bard back. Okay, This is the location map, and if I click here now, you know, fairly standard 3D isometric RPG. Here's the area. So we're going to scout carefully, basically. Because I do not want to end up stumbling across Technic mages. Ideal circumstance would be that, just checking, well, we're not dropping any frames, that's good. By the way, this game's on low quality graphics so that I can stream it from the same PC I'm playing on. And it does pretty well, to be fair. I've been very methodical about this. Obviously, that's slow. Okay.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Right. So, standard D&D stuff here. Looks like the archer's got the drop on me.
This will hurt.
Let's all attack him. Okay. And we got someone else coming in. Right. Let me go there and these two. Okay. That's cool.
You should have run.
I'm a pretty good archer. I'm actually going to be reasonable in combat. Our arm is taken. Oh! Okay, they're starting to get hit, but unlike before, we have got these guys broken up into groups. Right. So, belts. He's at 15, she's at 20. It's time to... If they down potions of cure, light wounds, that would be wise. So, heavy shield, medium armor, standard longsword. Okay. So far, so good. Right. Masterwork longbow. Ooh. That'll be a +1 to hit. And chocolate. Okay, so what we're going to do is...
I'm there.
Oh. Okay. Right, I was hoping to try and save, but technically save, technically slaves, archer, this is their main mage. And that's a problem because I've seen that mage cast Dimension Door, which is a much higher spell than I can handle.
Strike.
Right. I'm going to free the prisoners. Oh, cool.
Repent.
Right. Me. Potion of Cure Light Wounds. And another one. Right, cool. So I am going to engage that archer.
Tear them apart.
You concentrate on that swordsman. Excellent. All of us.
Your life ebbs low.
Okay, so that's me again. So, ooh, yeah. Looks like the prisoners are freed. Which I take it to mean that I've defeated this. Mercy, don't kill me. Okay. That is how you talk now, wretch. I have waited to this for so long. He casts a spell on his action and sparks begin dancing about it. Okay, looks like I have a choice to make. Octavia the Half-Ear puts her hand on the shoulder. Regnor, come now, let her go. It's one thing to kill her in battle, but executing her unarmed, whilst why spoil the joy of being free? Octavia, are you out of your mind? This filth is from the Technic League. By her own hand she enchained us, and you want to forgive her? Do you think she will thank you? Ha! She will just gather another band and try to catch us again. So, the Technic League. A group of arcanists and other law seekers obsessed with unlocking the mysteries of the Silver Mount, an ancient alien artifact that crashed long ago near the Numerian capital city of Starfall, which I believe is quite a long way away from here. Through their indirect control over the nation's ruler, the Technic League also has strong influence over the laws, policies and economy. So, it looks like, before deciding their fate, I want to ask some questions. Well, that seems sensible. Neutral good, I will spare her life, go back to Numeria. Lawful neutral, it's a right thing to punish your tormentor, kill her. Chaotic neutral, she pissed me off, I'll finish her myself. Lawful evil, as the future lawful ruler of these lands, I want to practice carrying out public executions. I think I want some questions, because there's someone missing here, and that person is Lindsay. Kalana, I will tell you everything, I know much. You will see I am more used to you alive than dead. Maybe so. Tell me about the Technic League. It's an ancient alliance of wizards and scholars of the Numerian wastelands and its technologies. We are the mightiest civ organisation in the whole of Numeria. We possess power that the uninitiated could only dream of, and our agents are everywhere, not just in Numeria. Believe me, these are not people you want as enemies. A crashed starship from a distant world. Wow. Okay. Is it normal for the Technic League to grab random people from the road to enslave them? Seems a pertinent question. Kalana shrugs. The Technic League is so strong because it's never ashamed of taking what it needs, whatever the laws may say. We were missing a slave. We underestimated you. That was a mistake, of course. I apologise. What are you doing in this part of the world? I was sent by Maestro Janus. He is a very important person and a mighty wizard who taught these two ungrateful slaves everything they know. He'll be furious to find out they are free and will certainly find the one who stole the Technic League's property. Believe me, he does not need me for that. Whether you kill me or not, he'll find you in no time. Amiri, you say this Magistro guy of yours will find us anyway? Then I guess we don't get anything out of sparing you. Kalana, you'd best not anger the Maestro. If you kill me, he will be furious. Amiri, oh, I'm so scared. You know I actually like getting slavers and other arseholes angry with me, and then I get to cut them to pieces. So, why were those two in chains? You've told me a bit of it, but not all of it. If that's Lindsay, you're dead. Kalana, because we own them, the Technic League spent vast sums of money on these two. We nurtured them, fed and treated them, even taught them magic for many years. They cost us a fortune and we're not going to just set them free. Whatever your local customs say, we are fully in our rights. I don't have any more questions. Listen to me, do not make any hasty decisions. I am an important person in the Technic League. I have connections. You will benefit from such an ally. It doesn't really sound like an ally I would particularly like having, but neither am I going to kill someone in cold blood with this character, and neither am I going to potentially annoy an enemy when I didn't have to. So, Rigongar, you will see now what a slimeball she is. Step aside and let me fry her. Well, this is a good playthrough, so I'm going to go with that. Rigongar strikes Kalana across the face. Get out of my sight, you filth. Thank the gods that my friends are so soft. Okay, technically, dastardly agents wanted to enslave one of us. They got more than they bargained for. Excellent. Rigongar, you shouldn't have spared her life. On second thought, what difference does it make? Either way, she'll rot in the abyss. We're free! I can't believe it. Free as the birds in the sky. Ragnar holds Octavia tight and she laughs slightly and kisses him on the lips. So they're involved. Octavia. Thank you. You've no idea how long we tried to escape the Technic League. This is a miracle. So who are you? Yeah, okay, so who are you? I am Regungar, and this is Octavia. The rotten Numerian held us as slaves, but we are no mere scavengers. You see the crowd they had guarding us is because we use magic, and I'm not bad with a blade if it comes to that. Emiri, they're alright. We could use them on our team. So what is the Technic League? Octavia replies, a huge man-eating spider catching all of Numeria in its webs. They're a secret society of arcane spellcasters who study ancient technology. They have eyes and ears throughout this land and abroad. It is said that they even have give of coal in their pocket, the very sovereign of Numeria. Regungar, they also control all the slave trade in the country. I've seen many a young treasure hunter's adventures end at the slave market. Ugh, may the Technic League rot in Abaddon. So how did you get captured? Octavia, I've lost count of how many times we've tried to escape. I can't name all the things we've tried, but we record every time. And then they just may take us somewhere else. I don't know who'd want to buy us, but imagine how happy we were when we learned they were taking us to the River Kingdoms, where slavery is forbidden. Okay. Indeed, we tried so many times to escape, yet in the end the League itself brought us to the free lands. Under heavy guard, I'll grant you. If it wasn't for you, who knows where we'd go next. You're good fighters. Want to join my group? Of course, Octavia, what do you say? I'd be happy to join you. Excellent. So, we have 2 new companions. These 2 are listed as technically slaves. Freedom! Okay, they're off. Free the prisoners. That must be Lindsay. Yay, it is. Fantastic. And now we have a full party of 6. So let's look at our order. Let's also let us also look at characters. So Octavia, level 2. What class is she? She's chaotic good. Level 1 rogue, level 1 wizard. Ooh, pretty cool. And Eldritch Scion for Regungar. But he's chaotic evil. He's chaotic good. So Amiri's chaotic neutral. Yeah, okay. I can kind of live with that, but not ideal. Anyway, we need to loot. We need to heal. So
I'll take care of it.
before we do anything else, I used a number of healing potions. So I've got 22 hit points and I'm the main character, so I'm going to have the potion of cure moderate wounds. Harem there. These 2. Okay, she comes with a potion, so yeah, take a potion of cure light. Lindsay's still got her 2. Okay. Just looking at these scrolls, is there anything here that's... There's some stuff there that I should probably be looking to use. Or rapier. Right, so now we need to get a little bit of healing in.
Anything is possible.
So, cure light wounds, Lindsay, please. Fantastic, that'll do nicely.
The end
And
draws near.
he's on 26, he's on 17. $18, $27, $22. Oh,
Grotus awaits us.
channeling positive energy. The amount he must have rolled 1 on a d6. Let's try that again. That's better. Okay, so time to loot stuff. It's a masterwork longbow. That weighs 15 pounds though, so let's just check. Okay, I'll certainly take the masterwork longbow. It's cheap, it's worth a lot, that's good loots. And they're also +1 to hit, although I would prefer, I feel, to keep my composite. So she's got a long sword, which we don't need, a heavy shield, scale mail armor. Now, a Miri.
One shouldn't brag about a big sword if they can't carry one.
Yes, she's noted for carrying a very large sword. She is carrying hide armor, which is medium, which has 4 armor class. So that gives 5. So she can take that. Let's find that. So our armor class is currently 16, which is down in the bottom left hand corner under armor class and saving throws. That's had the desired effect. Up their armor class. So where does it put the hide armor that she was carrying? It's only worth 3 gold. And it's weighs 25 pounds. So we'll drop that. Don't want to try and carry everything, because if I do, I will just do myself in eventually.
I am never wrong.
Alright, let's see if these folks have anything that I want. We'll take the chocolate, and again, the masterwork longbow. Light leather armor. Okay. Interesting. So, she's got studded leather, which gives her 3. Octavia is a wizard, so she's not really going to want to wear any armor. She's also got an armor class of... Yeah, that's fair enough. Oh, she does have belt lantern. Okay, she's got a scroll of reduced person, could be useful, and a scroll of scorching ray. So, some of these scrolls, because she's a wizard, she can actually use. Specifically the corrosive touch and the shocking grasp. Reduced person is not... Let's see, ray of enfeeblement. Those will make things weaker, they're debuffs, but... And she's got a scroll of scorching ray, so let's... Takes a penalty to strength, and a reduced person. Again, a bonus to dex, but a -2 size penalty, but a bonus on attack roll. So I wouldn't really want to cast that on an enemy as a debuff, because they actually get some benefit from it, whereas the ray of enfeeblement, that's rather nice. Scroll of corrosive touch, that's got to be done from touch range. Those are all clerical spells, and that is also a touch. So that will do d4 points of acid damage per caster level. It will be cast as a level 1. That will do d6. We'll go with that one first. Okay. So, Aaron and Lindsay. Lindsay's got a scroll of cure moderate wounds and a scroll of cure light wounds. She can use that with her magic use device. She can use that magic, yeah. So none of these are on her spell list as normal. Let's Shocking Grasp, Scroll of Reduced Person. That will allow me to restore life to a deceased party member coming back from death and deal. So you wouldn't want to do this in the middle of a fight because the person will get up and fall over in short order. Written orders. Ah, that was from the Stag Lord. And it's a Scroll of Doom. That's Nugra, who is the Stag Lord's father. So, Aaron. You can use all of these. You've currently got Cure Light Wounds and Inflict Wounds. Yeah, you may as well hit things. So... Oh, around a target that averts and deflects attacks. Spell grants +2 deflection bonus to armor class. Aaron... She's already got a +1, but you've got nothing that gives you. And... Okay. So yeah, as a story reasons, Lindsay can't actually die by the looks of it. She is, after all, the chronicler. But she can be placed out of action, so... Right. So do we want to bless? Let's go with a bless. That's a buff to the whole party. So... Okay. I really need to have a proper look at people's spells at some point.
Yes.
Together we are
Still here.
unstoppable.
So he's got quite a few spells, including shields, which is nice. That's a personal. Disrupt Undead, Ray of Frost. He's got a few nice spells. So he's a subclass of mages.
Ready and willing.
Octavia. She's got some nice bits and pieces. Okay.
A reckoning is at hand.
Yeah. I think with him, we're going to have to watch him. Right.
It's time to act.
Let's see what this guy had. So, a long sword, more medium armor.
Everywhere I go, a pole
What
hangs
armor's
over
he got
everything.
on?
Though people say it was better before I arrived.
I do what I must.
Right. Ooh. Change shirts. And the Shadows of Absalom by Pax. Okay, so it's valuable. So, what armor am I wearing? I'm wearing a chain shirt which has armor class 4. This chain shirt, which is +1, gives armor class 5. I'll be taking that then. Armor class 20, not bad at level 2. Amiri, she's got armor class 5 already. He's got 6 points. He's already got a chain shirt. Octavia won't wear it. Oh, she would actually wear it, but then it will interfere with her spells. 20% arcane spell failure chance. She's got light armor studded. That's an improvement for her. For our Lindsay. And that armor's actually quite heavy and not worth a lot, so we'll drop that. So if I press tab, it will identify things. Okay, we got some foodstuffs. Collect all.
I'm off.
There's more.
Applause, please.
Nice. Okay. And Scroll of Bane. That's a clerical spell, so Haram can use that. Right, so let's pull the potions and such like down as well. Actually, Alchemist's Fire, Acid Flask, Potion of Reduced Person, Potion of Mage Armor, Potion of Vanish, Potion of Bark Skin, Potion of Remove Blindness. So looking at me, I've got a Potion of Shield of Faith, and I've got an Acid Flask. Okay, that just put them together. And that splits them apart. Okay. Potion of Enlarge Person. So they gain a +2 size bonus to strength, a -2 size penalty to dexterity, and a -1 penalty on attack rolls and AC due to increased size. Melee and ranged weapons used by this creature deal more damage. Emiri. Perhaps that would be of interest. Splash. I think I should stop using that weapon, so that flask. Octavia, keep your lantern on. Corrosive touch. Let's remove the corrosive touch and let's give you one of those. You're probably going to want to get into a fight, aren't you? You're a front rower. So let's look at our order. So if we have us three there, that will do nicely. Okay. So, we might have a bit more over here. That's something I dropped, I think. Yeah, that stuff I dropped. Okay, let's go check behind this tent. So, the good news is we got 2 party members. We got Lindsay back. We're in fine shape. That was a lot better than the first time I so let's save. Click to edit. I'm just going to be careful. Oh, one of the important bits, by the way. Stolen land. I have to complete this in 83 days and 21 hours in game. So I need to be mindful.
I'm there.
Looks like that's probably it. Yeah. So. And what it does at the end is it shows us all of the loot that we could have collected. That would be £143 for stuff that's not worth 143 gold, to say the least. So okay. So it's unknown. Right. No. We are going to rest. I've gone on far too long. I'm still getting used to Game was auto saved. Enter. Okay. So, the Temple of the Elk. Incredibly cute bunny. So something bad was done here. Something that has brought this fog into the land. Aha! We found the right trail. The ritual is held here, but be careful. There are dangerous beasts ahead. They are both guards of this place and token of the druid's evil magic. Please be careful. That was the Guardian of the Bloom, who is a face spirit who has contacted us and told us that she is dying because of the fog. The fog
Interesting.
conceals where the Stag Lord's hideout is. Perception check succeeded. Giant check result. Okay. So I spotted it, but I don't know anything about it. Right.
What's the hold
Right.
up?
Let's not just melee things, let's try and be a bit more careful. So first of all, let's
To
move
the
here.
dust you will go.
Okay, cool. So, you. Shocking Grasp, 2 strike, shield. You cast shield on yourself. Aaron. Let's be having a bless. Amiri. Rage if you please. Me.
This will hurt!
I start shooting. You're casting shield on yourself, I hope. Octavia. Snowball that. Lindsay. Inspire courage.
Whoa.
Okay, so primal giant frogs. Okay.
You should have run!
Right, Lindsay, if you don't mind, a cure light on him. Everyone else, carry on as you are.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's over.
Patience.
Right. Search this place properly, there could be more here. Primal ferocious wolf. Yeah, that don't look good. There's more in here. Ancient statue of Arestel seems to resist the ravages of time. The effects of years, rain and wind have destroyed the temple walls, but they could not subdue the statue. Lindsay, why are you still there? Over here, lady. Over here, please. What's that? The muddy waters gives off a strange, nauseating smell and emits the tattered fog. That's the source of the fog. Bear-like treant. Okay.
I am prepared to meet my
Oh
end.
dear.
Are you?
Oh right. It looks like that's attacking something. Right, yeah,
What
everyone
a
just lay in.
Strike my masterpiece!
Right. Amiri, if you please. Haram. That would be good. Lindsay, let's keep her up. Tristian. Okay, so we've got some tenderloin and we've got someone we can talk to.
I swear, never have I been so glad to meet a stranger. Even with the power granted me by Sarenrae, I almost lost. You have my thanks. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tristian.
Right. So, a local nymph directed me here. You're
You are
wounded, do you
very
need
kind.
aid?
Kindness to strangers is in short supply these days. But worry not. Sarenrae's priests are skilled in the healing arts. I can heal myself. I have never spoken to nymphs, but I believe their assessment is accurate. The creatures occupying this temple are far from ordinary animals. The power that moved them here is related to the fog. The beasts hold the fog as anchors hold a ship dancing in the waves. From what I can tell, once the beasts are defeated, the fog should begin to clear. I was investigating this fog. I believe you have already discerned that it is magical in nature. I serve Sarenrae, goddess of sunlight. Discovering an evil magic that isolated living creatures from the sun alarmed me in no small way. I was able to locate the place the fog originated from, but was too presumptuous and almost got into the beast's teeth.
Oh, good thing for you. So we should stick
I promise
together.
to think about your request after you deal with the beasts, but please, allow me to catch my breath for now.
Okay,
I will
I'll be
wait for
back.
you. This fog bothers me.
Right. Beat the carnivorous beast of the temple, uncover the mystery of the ancient temple. So what we got here? We got some nuts. We have a quarter star. That's magical. Potion of removed curse. A book. And a scroll of cool lightning. We'll take all of that. Right, so we'll just say that started. It's not finished yet, but we're off to a good start. We know there's some wolves. What did you see? Tavia, perception check succeeded. Tavia, what did you see? Oh, right, there's some loot. Well, this could be useful, so let us collect the loots. Well spotted, Octavia. Green quartz, bloodstone, ice gold ring, potion of cure light, a potion of mage armor. Very nice. Potion of pure light. There you go, lady. Let's make sure you stay on your feet.
Follow if you dare.
Right. Primal Diabore. So 4 sets.
I'm there. Strike!
I'm not afraid.
Let's just attack them. You really are getting yourself into trouble. Right.
Yes.
I'll cut you.
Can we get this finished, please? Lindsay, you're going to have to try and keep him on his feet.
Yes.
The weak suffer. I endure.
Okay. It looks like he got put down, but he kept going because he's orc.
I die. Free.
Adventures call to them.
Right. So she's got a scroll of cure mod, a scroll of cure light. Okay, he's got back up because we've got fight at an end. Right. Give him another one of those. Octavia, I've given you one of them.
reckoning is at hand.
That's better. Right, so Octavia, Lindsay, give one of those over. I'll give that one over. Yeah, it looks like your shield spell's gone, so got one more fight to do.
Here I am. See.
So please down one of those. We got some meats. Token of the Dryad. Okay. So, looks like we've only got one load of beasts to attack. So let's be sensible about this. First of all, we need to start combat.
Who will prevail?
There
Does
we
it
go.
matter?
A bless, please. I need you to rage. I need you to cast your shields. Let's see. That could potentially stagger it. Let's inspire courage. Now for me, let's try that. Okay, I got something wrong there. I think Amiri went down.
They go down!
Death comes.
Oh, Briganol, right, okay. I think I caught him in the Alchemist's Fire.
Die for me.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be. At last.
See if we can do it.
This won't kill me!
Cool. Right. Lindsay, what were you doing over there?
Sorry. Was lost in thought.
What are you doing over there, Lindsay?
The end draws near. Yes, I'm still here.
Right, that helps.
Magritium Turinos.
What troubles you?
Okay. He hasn't got any more of that.
What you want?
Together we are unstoppable.
Right. If there's another fight, I'm going to have trouble. So, that's another way out of here. I have. Aha! The pool is cleared. The water is crystal clear and seems to radiate a gentle, soothing shine. Excellent. Why are you going through the holy pool? Eek. The beasts are
Praise
defeated.
be
What now?
Saren Ray. Now, if my knowledge serves, the fog should weaken and eventually clear entirely. We need only wait. Perhaps somewhere more hospitable? You've saved my life, and I wish to repay good with... Let us be off!
Okay, so I imagine that what he's actually done is he's now gone to Oleg's trading post.
I do what
So
I
I'll be able
must.
to get him from there. Oh, what's that? Oh, big quartz. Okay. Right. Let us continue searching the place. Okay, that's good. I think we have looted the place. Right, I'm just going to nip to the toilet, so I shall be back in just a moment. Just going to go to the be right back screen. Okay. I'm back, just checking. Yep, that's all working. Right. So. He wants to save the game. So we really want to get rid of these previous. There we go. That does act as a so Temple of the Elk finished. Save that. Right.
I'm off.
Okay. Well, it is 6:46 in the morning. We don't want to get embroiled in another big adventure, so we're not going to go to the ancient tomb yet. I imagine that we're going to pick up Tarkuchio's trail there. But I did say I would go for the Fangbury Cave. It's the Hand of the Technic League. Cool. So errands. Extremely mean. Okay, so I imagine that will take over a day. That'll take 14 hours. So we spend a good part of the day leaving the Temple of the Elk and heading back to the Fallen River. Ooh, spotted enemies. Try to avoid or fight. Let's fight them. We've got the advantage, I hope.
Face me if you dare.
Okay, so we've got bandits. Bandit Brawler. Bandit Brawler information. Second level Barbarian. So, certainly equal to me. And we haven't refreshed our spells yet. So Lindsay, and Inspire Courage please. Octavia. We're going to use Colour Spray when you get close, but right now, please shield yourself, Reganor. You can't rage. So. Got two more. Right. They went for him. Down that, please. Everyone else on that one. Octavia, that one. Both of you, that one.
Letting you out of our story.
Haha. Okay. They didn't last long.
I won't let you down.
I'm always ready.
Yes, I am. Probably not. Great sword. Nothing special about it. Composite longbow. Oh, no, I didn't want to collect all. Oh, it's wet and cold out there. Drop that. But, Octavia. Okay, you don't get a strength bonus. So actually, your bow is just a short bow. Can't equip the Masterwork longbows. Seems a bit weird given that they're both martial proficiency group, but okay. She could take the quarterstaff. I forgot about this. Quarterstaff +1, two-handed weapon, also a monk weapon. He needs one hand free. She's not giving that up anytime soon. Okay. It's horrible and wet. Composite short bow. I like changed shirt. We'll take the composite short bow. This is just a random encounter, so we need to get back on the road.
In due time.
There's nothing else there. Wolves in the distance. So let's get back on our way. Okay, it's evening. We're almost to the ford. Right, it's time to camp. Right, why? Oh, manage. Aha! I can do this. Excellent. Right, Lindsay inspires competence. Octavia can set an alarm. Intimidating posture. Harem sharpen weapons. Summary stealth. Oh, right. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so camp camouflage. +9. +1. She's as good as hunting as I am. Lindsay's definitely the best of us. I can't do a special roll. I've got +7. Okay, I'll take guard. Actually, no, I'm the one who's been hunting. Harem sharpen weapons. Increasing the damage by +1 in the first battle within the next 20 hours. The effect sends to an additional +1 for every 4 levels. Okay. Harem's gloomy move. Every guard shift that begins. Okay. Lindsay. That's probably what we want to have Lindsay do. Right, let's have Lindsay inspire confidence. That'll make everyone else better. Octavia is almost as good as Lindsay at stealth. Certainly better than me. So I'll hunt Octavia a hearty meal, or harem, or oregano. Can I do better? I can. Can Lindsay do better? Lindsay does even better. Okay, so I like that. But harem and Amory. Okay, so cooking. Eating a hearty meal provides you with a +1 bonus. Available for cooking. Yeah, use any available spells. Begin resting. Okay, well the camp camouflage failed. It's all good. It's 1:55 the next day. Yowza. Right. Okay. Let's camp again. Okay. Took 4 hours. Oh no! Right. Let's try to avoid that. Evade them. Enter the location. Right. So. We've been told be prepared to use Alchemist's Fire. Okay. So let's have our front line ready to go.
I'm there.
So we're here for the Fangbury Cave. And which is probably that there. Yes, sir. Right. Add out some torches then. Give you the acid flasks. Okay, that's the cave where we've got to go to. Let's search around the area first. Got a couple of monitor lizards. Okay. Monitor lizard. Neutral 3 animal.
You
The
deserve
life
it.
ends here.
So fragile.
Okay.
Wound, my gift to you.
Excellent. They made short work of them, but Harem took a little damage. What's this? Few odds and ends. We'll take those. Some deer, which I'm sure that we could. Ooh. Out of interest, encyclopedia, basics, or anything about cooking? Rest, additional bonuses. I'll have to look that up off stream.
Follow if you dare.
Because I'm prepared to bet. So we could probably hunt the deer.
I do what I must.
Right. So we need to save the game now. Yeah, that'll do. Let us enter the cave.
Well,
Right.
Become as
Time
dust.
for fun.
And you target that one.
Repent.
Engage that. You three, engage that.
tear them apart!
Any last wishes?
Right. You do that. Lindsay, gonna need a cure light on him. This could be bad.
Yes.
Okay, this is getting tricky. Okay, you do that. Cure light on him again, please. Acid splash on that.
Yes.
Keep Param up, please. Param, do that again.
Yes.
Octavia, again, please. You on there as well. You're out of Lindsay.
Ouch.
Okay.
Protect me, please.
Lindsay, get back here. Don't know. Octavia, acid splash that. Lindsay, do you have...
Your life ebbs low.
Amiri, that one, please. Let's have a bless. Okay, that's not good. Okay. Mary, get over there. Rhaegar. Octavia.
I die free.
Oh dear, she's down. Okay. You could keep casting that there. Drink that.
I die free. I die free.
This is annoying. So cast that on you.
Bring it!
I think she's right. Rhaegar.
I should withdraw for a time.
Oh, come on, Rhaegar. Right.
Tear them apart!
This is right.
They go down!
Aaron, did I give you a torch? Yes.
What a waste.
I still got it. How could this
Rhaegar.
happen?
Come on. Will you please actually hit something? Okay, that's how I do it then. You. There. Okay, come on. I'm going to be reloading this, I think. Oh. Come on, Harrow.
Become as dust.
Right, so, Regnor. Oh. If you could. Right. Baron.
Repent.
In there. You in there. Miri.
Your life ebbs low. You are all waste.
Right, he can't move. That's why. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang of that now. This is not.
The weak suffer. I endure. Magricio, Turinos. Death lost comes.
Okay. So.
I die.
Lost free.
I'll cut you. I die.
Lost free.
Oh, right.
This is really annoying.
I die.
Lost free.
Die for me.
Bring it.
Lost. Become as
Bleed
dust.
for me.
I'll survive.
Lost.
I always survive.
Right. Well, that was annoying. I'm sure part of it's down to me, but
In due time.
Can you make an epic
Right.
pose? I need inspiration.
This will hurt.
right.
Repent.
Tear them apart!
You should have run.
Have those two do that.
Yes.
Okay. Six, 17.
They go down! The weak suffer. I endure.
Right. So I am doing okay. You, Acid Splash. Octavia, Acid Splash. Octavia, who are you? Right. He's used up all of that. You. Do that. Your belt. No. No. So let's try that.
Bring it!
The weak suffer. I endure.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
Strike!
Acid Splash spells, please. Okay, you're going to go down. This is going better at least. Okay, can I get you to do an Acid Splash there? You Acid Splash there. You add healing. Okay, if you can keep him up. Okay. Come on. You can do this. You're tanking them. Or Acid Splash. Oh no, she's already got that up. Right, so I don't think you've got any more Scroll of Pure Light. Right, and then Harem, if you down one of your own potions, and then if you can do the same again, and then and we're done. Oh, That may be one of the hardest fights I've done so far. That used up a lot of my resources. So, save. Save quickly. So, we'll call this after. Right. I did not like those swarms. I really didn't. Hey. What do we got? Potion of mage armor, silver ring, some gold coins. Okay, and here we have the Fangbreeze I've come to get. So,
Anything is possible.
first things first. As this may cause some damage.
Yes.
I had more healing than I realized.
Yes.
Let's heal people at least to some level. Heal yourself, please. Looks like some people are dealing with a bit of poison.
Adventures call to them.
Easy, you're important.
Yes.
I'm restless.
Yeah.
Just letting the ink
Yes,
dry.
I'm still here.
Okay, so we have a potion of cure light wounds. So we'll give that to you. And
Where to now?
there we
Patience.
go.
Here I am. See.
So give this to you. Okay, that did very little. I've still got one more, so
Well, sorry, was lost in thought.
I may have got her to drink one. Oops. Right.
But how? Grotus awaits us.
Okay, so the knowledge nature check. So +4, +6, +6, +4, -1, +0, +1. So Silmar and Miri need to do this.
I'm listening.
So you first do it.
Forget it.
Okay,
It's time to act.
then me.
That was easy.
Fantastic. Okay, I've got the items. Right, so Fangbreeze. Do these show up?
I am never wrong.
Certainly. Okay, I've received item Fangbreeze and it's... Aha, there we go. Right, cool. Right. Let's get back to the trading post. Okay, so that's... I'm not even going to hunt the deer. I'm just going to go back to the trading post. Oh, right. No. You stick with that weapon, but I need you using your sword and you using your mace and shield. Cool. Okay. So, off we go. Take 9 hours and it's 5:36. And I'll probably be tired, so I think I'm going to have another night. Let's see what's up here. Exploring what will be our future lands. Yay! We're at the trading post. Thank gods. Thank the gods. Octavia. With a delighted smile, Octavia inhales the smell coming from Oleg's trading post. Fresh bread! I can't believe it. All this time that we sat in cages and crawled in the mud, there were places in the world where they were baking fresh bread. And here we are. I bet they have clean sheets and maybe even we can take a bath. A girl can dream. Get some rest, you deserve it. To be honest, the food here is not very good, or don't relax just yet, we still have much to do. No, get some rest, you deserve it. Octavia, you can be sure of that. I've got years of rest to catch up on, and I'll be stuffing my face until I turn into a ball. You do so much for us. Is it all because you are kind, or maybe it's because you've been charmed by my beauty? Okay, but you were kissing the half-orc before, and he's vicious. So let's see, what's my options? Oh, let's flirt. Clean sheets await. And we'll see if that develops in future. The half-orc is chaotic evil, so I'm not sure how long he will be in my party, given that I'm neutral good. Okay. Okay, listen, since you dispatched the bandits with such skills, maybe you can help us with another problem. There's a feral swine living here in the woods, not a normal wild pig, we are talking about a vicious boar. As big as a bear and wicked as a devil. The locals call him Tusk Gutter. Many hunters have lost life and limb to him. Beckle Benson found his lair and went to kill the beast, but came back with one leg. He put a bounty on the boar's head, but it looks like there aren't any heroes around here bold enough to claim it. Maybe you will rid us of this monster. Amiri livens up. Hey, we're better than the local wussies, right? Want to bet I can chop off this Tusk Gutter's snout with a single swing? Come on, let us find out. It's 1 o'clock in the morning and I want to rest. Right, that's the way I like it. Let's do it. Tusk Gutter's lair has been revealed. Hopefully that has revealed... Okay, so prove your worth. Go kill this beast right away. Tusk Gutter. Kill the giant boar. There's no... 78 days and 10 hours and that fails. Right. Bokken, I have some berries for you. About those tasks of yours. Give Fangbury. Shoves them into his mouth, a smile of delight. Ah, Fangbury, so brash. You've been good to an old man, thank you. Here, take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Potion of lesser restoration and potion to cure light wounds. Cool. What do you use the Fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless to me now. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I can still taste is Fangberries, so I add them to my porridge or to even roasted meat. I even add them to my potions. Oh god, the poor guy's going to starve. Wow. Okay.
We should move.
We can cross the task of our list. Excellent. There's a venerable priest who wants a word with me. Christian and him are
How
talking.
may I
Excellent.
serve you?
So, here's a cleric I saved from some bandits who had him captured, who was looking for the Temple of the Elk. And that is a place I've cleaned up. So, how may I serve you? I need the help of a cleric. What services do you offer? I found a Temple of the Elk. Okay. What about Erastil? So, I found the Temple of the Elk and I killed the beasts
Erastil
there.
be praised, you finally returned, my good friend. Tristan told me how you helped him at the Temple of the Elk. Thank you for heeding my request. My heart is calm and filled with confidence that I've followed the will of my God. I would like to reward your bravery. I possess no treasure, but please take this as a token of appreciation. As far as
Cool.
I know, your next target looks to be the Stag Lord himself. With the Temple of the Elk cleansed of evil, the fog surrounding us should disperse to reveal the path to the brute's lair. Of course,
Excellent.
magic so powerful is unlikely to disappear all at once. Bide your time. Follow up on other concerns while you wait. I will gladly aid you on your noble quest. Erastil himself foresaw our meeting.
Excellent. Do you understand the true meaning of
I
your
trust
visions
in their
now?
truth. These visions, they were the voice of Erastil himself. Quiet but clear. Before all this happened, I believed Erastil had turned his back to me. But now, I see clearly. He has shown me divine mercy, for he has led me to you and invited me to aid in a fellow priest's deliverance. Ladies Sarenrae and Erastil walk the paths of the gods hand in hand, and so must their servants as well.
Okay.
Tristan is undoubtedly still very young, and youth is a time of naivete and confusion. But I see kindness and strength of spirit in him, traits indispensable to a priest. I sense that all that's transpired thus far is only the beginning, and the future promises great things for Tristan and for you. This is why Erastil led me to the Temple of the Elk. Day and night I pray for you and for my young friend. May the
Cool.
Stag God lead you down the true path.
That's pretty cool. That's
As
enough
you
for
wish.
now. All of that's going to be useful background, but not needed now. Okay, so that's advanced the main quest. Wait, our friends recommend we wait until the fog clears away, then we'll finally be able to stealth at Stagwell's fortress. Let's talk to Tristan then. Okay. Chosen of the great ceremony. What brought you to these lands? I've heard rumours. They say these lands are cursed and the curses are growing stronger, as if something is granting them power. I could not ignore such rumours. What curses are you talking about? Do you not see? Every word uttered in the heat of an argument turns into a prophecy here, just waiting to fulfill itself. And if it were only for the people, the land itself is seething with curses so ancient their origins are impossible to trace. Take the abandoned temple of Erastil where we met. What happened to it? What force compelled the priest to leave such a magnificent temple behind to the whims of nature? Will we ever know? I myself was nearly slain by the beasts. Fortunately you came along following Jod and saved me. I owe you a great debt. Why did Jod see you in his premonition? Sarenrae sees all good gods and goddesses as our allies. Many have fought alongside the goddess against the menace of Rovagog? Erastil among them. By offering my prayer to Sarenrae, I let her know of my misfortune in the Temple of the Elk. The merciful goddess did not ignore my plea. But whom could she have asked for aid? But whom could have she have asked for aid than Erastil, whose faith is strong in these lands? Erastil sent Jod a sign, and he came just in time to rescue me. To tell the truth, I was certain my journey was at an end, and those creatures were to be the death of me. Come a great distance. When you look at it that way, then yes, but please do not think that I came all the way from Kellish because of mere curiosity. I was wandering long before that. It's a custom of our faith. The further our path takes us, the more people we may help. You have spent much time here. What do you think the future holds for these lands? These are cruel lands. As I came here, I bore witness to much pain and suffering. I've seen equal kindness among those seeking to protect themselves and their loved ones. The people of stolen lands are resolute and true to themselves. I admire their strength. Alas, I do not yet know what powers the curses that flourish in this land, but I swear I will not leave until we have the answer and the means to cleanse them. You must forgive me for not swearing on Serenry's name, but as of late I have troubled the goddess too much as it is, and it would better serve her through action, not prayer. Okay. Ooh, not sure what happened there. So, what is the Chosen of Serenry all about? Sorry, that was a mere jest. Other acolytes of my temple used to tease me with that title. This should tell you how pious and devoted I was compared to them. And yet my faith is strong. Serenry knows this and protects me in times of great peril. If something ever threatens my life by her divine powers, I am transported to a safe location. I should go. A pleasure. Okay, cool.
I'm always ready.
Time is it? Can I tell? So, show me your wares. We got some things to sell. Okay. Which will pay for that. That's a cooking ingredient. So, just cooking. Hello there. How are you today? Token of the Triad. I'm going to keep that for the moment. Campus supplies and rations, which I've not needed yet. That's sellable. That's some more of the old notes. Yeah, all the pelts. Want to collect that and grab that. Curse meat, I want to keep those. What we got here? Sell these. Cooking ingredients. Written orders. Sweet pancakes. Not entirely sure how that works. Svetlana's wedding ring, so we'll hand that back in a moment. Ah, you've also been playing it. Have you enjoyed it so far? I have to say I am enjoying it. I have cleansed the Temple of the Elk, so the fog will start to recede over time, which means we can find the Stag Lord now. And I rescued Lindsay and picked up 2 new companions when I attacked the slavers. I'm going to keep hold of that just now. That we can sell. Okay. Oh, what we got here? That's just a gem. Right, I think I'm keeping everything I wanted to. So, cool. We now have enough. So as nice as it would be to start looking at magic weapons and that, can only just afford that. Give that some thought. Okay, yeah. So I'm a bit further along. Still no idea what Takuchio's up to. I came back to
I'll
the
take care of
trading
it.
post before looking into what he was
I'm
doing.
there.
Turn this in. So, good day to you. Do you need anything? I'd be happy to help. Here's your rings, Svetlana. Cressel gave it to me. I even managed to convince her not to fight me. Svetlana sighs bitterly. I suppose I should show you the truth about her. Cressel wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irina before all this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. Ah. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets hanging out with a bad crowd until the day she passed. Mother complained about Irina constantly. Back then it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Restov. Her father didn't live much longer than our mother, so I've decided to try to help Irina. I brought her here to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumours from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. He would tell us how he was a real leader, unlike Restov softly. Eventually she ran away only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. I don't know if there's any way to set her back on the right path, but I'm grateful for your kindness. Perhaps there's still hope. For the sake of my mum's memory, I'd like to believe that. Well, we got a ton of camping supplies and rations, which is good. Okay. Electric shock, you say? Fair enough. We've done all of those before. We cross that task off our list. So it's done. That's done. And that's done. Cool. So I've got to do Tusk Gutter. Bokken wants some moon mirages, which is going to require me to find some kobolds. And I need to look into Takuchio, so it will be... How are we doing character-wise? We're almost to 3rd level. Okay, cool. Right, so spell books. Let's sort out people's spells properly. So she's got ear piercing screen. I should use that more often. Cure light wounds and sleep. She's got no other 1st level spells by the looks of it. Plus she's got flare, light, daze. Yes, a number of these errands do look very familiar. I definitely recognise a number of them. Favourite school slot, so she's transmuter. Colour spray. Colour spray is quite effective. At our level maybe. So she's got enlarged person. Or expeditious retreat. Yes, that's correct. It was Amiri, Harim and Lindsay who I started with. Octavia is new. When I went to rescue Lindsay from the Technic mages and who took her into slavery, I found these two as well. Um, I think I'd like to put magic missile in there. Right, now you. Let's see. Okay. And Harem. So he's got Bane, Bless, and Cure Light Wounds. So I think I'm not really using Bane. Summon Monster could be good. Oh, Stunning Barrier. Stun for 1 round. That could be good. Shield of Faith. 1 friendly creature within touch range. Spell grants an additional +2. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. I'm hopefully going to be able to get Valerie back. Jaffael, I think I'm probably going to try and kill at some point. But Rigungar, he's an Eldritch Scion, so he's a Magus. But he's also Chaotic Evil. So him and Jaffael are not good fits for me. Not with this, the way I'm playing this character at the moment. Firebelly. No. Ooh. Okay. 1 minute per level. So Bless is good. I think we're going to have Summon Monster. Right. That's the spell
I
sorted
do
out.
what I must.
Okay. Lots and lots of background. Yeah, I'm not going to flirt with her in front of him. That could end badly. Right. So goods. So we're overloaded because of all the camping rations and such like that we've now got. So I need to do something about that. So if I do that, we're still heavy. Let's take half of the rations we actually need. Yeah, Reg might indeed find the stairs in the jail once we get that. But him and Octavia were captured by the mages together, so I don't want to separate them just yet. But I think Octavia's chaotic good. Let's see. Yeah, Rogue Wizard. Ooh, Rogue. Octavia. Um, no. I can't
It's time to act.
get her to pick that. Yeah, he's a pretty tough chap, so it might need to be more than once we put him down the stairs. Right. Oh, we need... Tell me what you have. There we go. Okay. I haven't got anyone that uses that. Or is that the case? There are a couple of potions of cure light there. That would be 444, which would be a lot. Be most of our money. I do have the Wildcards DLC, yes, so I've got Kineticist as a character class and Tiefling as a race that I could take. That's 2 of those. It's an awful lot of money being spent on healing. Yeah. But I think I need to. Oh, they're all got problems. Right. Seems it won't let me sort out. Doesn't look like it's going to let me sort out their strength damage until eventually until I take them out as a party. That's a pity. Yeah, Lindsay is your healer to begin with, certainly. Okay.
I'm off.
So. Let's get a party together.
I'm there.
Okay. Wait a sec, why can't I? move anything. Aha! That's how you do it. We'll take a priest rather than a magus. When in doubt, save. Okay. Tuskgutter's Lair. Right. So what's the strength damage? So when I rested before, it didn't sort them all out. It's not good. Right, okay, we're going to head towards the ancient tomb. So... Okay, setting off in the morning. Okay, I'll let you know when when it's clear. Okay, we'll camp here for tonight. Hopefully this will clear their strength damage. What? Okay. Right, we've got to do something about this strength damage.
Confide in me.
Don't think you're going to have lesser restorations, are you? So. Oh, we're in the tomb now, by the way. We're not on the mat. That's relevant. Okay, I need Almiri up to speed. Just sorting out my potions for everybody. I think we're all level 2, so unfortunately we do not have lesser restoration on tap yet. Of course, let's put that there. Let's give another one of those. Give me another one of them. Oh, okay, I'll check in a moment. Just handing out the healing potions. Yeah, you're quite right. He is level 3. Potion scroll of class. Everyone also gets a cure mod. Okay, so
What you want?
you have the potion.
Done
Which
with
had 1
waiting.
strength. Only had 1. Okay.
Something bothering you?
Spells. Cure moderate wounds, protection from alignment. Does not look as if he's got lesser restoration learned. Here, level 2. Cure moderate wounds and protection from alignment communal. So, lesser restoration. Okay. Well, let's hope that there's not going to be much in the way of fighting going on. Oh, it looks like there will be some. Arcuccio's Mercenary.
What's
Okay.
the holdup?
One mercenary. 3rd level fighter. Okay.
What troubles you?
Don't hold
So let's
back!
begin.
Prevail doesn't matter.
Yeah. Magic missile, that one, please. Here, piercing screen on you. Oh, he's gone into combat.
Oh,
Get
Serenade,
back here.
I see your light.
It could be worse, and will be. Definitely will
Okay.
be.
So let's colour spray him. Here, piercing scream. You need to be raging. Yeah, we'll get through it soon enough.
This will hurt!
What?
Lie down for a moment.
How may I help?
Right. I think Lindsay got colour sprayed.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Uh-huh.
I'm listening.
So,
Right here, my friend.
The end draws near.
he's only got
Share your
3 of
trouble.
those. He's got plenty, so...
Confide in me.
24. She colour sprayed herself. No, she wasn't casting colour spray. She was doing an ear-piercing scream. Octavia was trying to colour spray. I think she colour sprayed Lindsay. Yeah. There. Oh well. I probably didn't want to do that. Medium scale mail, drop that. Drop that. That's just a long sword. Drop that. Drop that. Longsword +1. So if I drop that and I now actually it's just like a real fighter. Yep. Yes it is, isn't it? I can't use that, unfortunately. And I don't want you jumping into combat with an armor class of 11. So I'll take that. You, meanwhile, can have that. Right, so... how are people doing on their healing potions? I seem to have picked up 2 of the cure mods and Harem doesn't have any. So we want to sort that out. Not really worth a lot. Okay.
In due time.
Finish looting these. Pistol light crossbow. Oh. We'll take that. That's just a composite longbow. It's seen from afar to be but cracks in the stone, but turns out to be a fading image of the sun. The grinning jackal skull has recently been scratched on top of the image. On closer inspection, one can discern the outline of a head with a single eye. Judging by the outline, this bas-relief once depicted the sun and moon. Now it's almost completely eroded. The image carved in stone has almost been completely worn over the ages. One can still distinguish a sickle, a sword and a skull with a single eye socket covered with a coin. Right, so... no, that's not the way I wanted it. We'll go with that. I did. It probably was very rude. So silver rings, some gold coins, and a scroll of pure light wounds. Excellent.
What's that?
Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. An ancient Cyclops coin. Quest is updated. Bitter rival. Okay.
Follow if you dare. My search was not in vain.
Right. Hopefully Octavia doesn't kill herself, disarming the trap.
I did as you asked.
Good. The gallons, 4 strange creatures have been carved over it. More gold, a garnet ring, and a scroll of brave enfeeblement. Okay. So let's just make sure we're not leaving anything good behind. Looks fairly standard. So how sweet the first breath of fresh air after the stale, damp stuffiness of the tomb. Before us stretched an unended heath, replete with hills and gullies and patches of low shrubs. Already the trail of Tarkuchio and his companions had gone cold. Let's try. Okay, we succeeded in nature law. No blade of grass was bent. It must have had enough time to straighten back up since whoever last passed through. But the heath's dry earth preserved the prints of little shoes. Our eyes to the ground, we followed the trail. We walked and walked until finally we came to a huge gully, the dried up bed of a river of yore. But what is this? At the edge the grass was trampled down and the soil turned up, and claw prints, lots of them. Maybe kobolds. We stumbled upon a fresh battlefield. And here the trail split. One set of footprints walked away from the battle and down into the gully. The brave footprints that faced down their enemies followed the path along its edge. Tarkuchio isn't brave. So, Law, Nature 15. We try to imagine who or what left those claw marks. Yeah, we carefully studied the trail that led down into the galley. Detect magic. We tried to find any traces of magic. Stood for a while and thought, then followed. We succeeded. And here the claw marks were not deep. The attackers were small and leaner, and more, these creatures worked on 2 legs. Finally, the form of the prince left no doubt in our mind. We stumbled onto kobold lands. Okay, detect magic. We discovered the traces of a spell apparently from the illusion school of magic near where the lonely trail descended into the gully. Tarkuchio's a spellcaster. That's where he went. We carefully studied the trail that led down to the gully. To our surprise, we discovered that the little shoe prints turned into little clawed footprints on their way to the gully. It was as if someone from Tarkuchio's band was wearing shoes and then either took them off or grew claws, then jumped into the galley to avoid the battle. So Tarkuchio got whatever he wanted from the tomb, maybe. But he's fled down into the gully, and he's probably changed himself into a kobold. We examined the path that snaked along the gully. There's potentially Valerie's along here. The path was frequently used. It's thus we saw both sets of footprints together. It was clear that those who had no claws left, the battle surrounded by those that did. So my guess would be that Valerie has been captured by the kobolds, and I want to go after the kobolds for the moon radishes. But Tarkuchio went into the gully. tricky. Do I follow Valerie? Or do I follow Tarkuchio? Tarkuchio. The way down was steep and it took some time to reach the bottom. Walking on the loose soil was difficult, but the claw footprints were easy to spot. The bottom of the gully went downhill deeper and deeper. Finally the footprints turned, whirled up the steep slope and disappeared at the gully's edge. We couldn't but admire the animal agility and clever claws of the creature we were following. The slope before us was as tall as 2 men and ended at the hanging crest. Climbing such a slope would be no easier than climbing the sheer wall. However, a long, steady-looking route stuck out from the ground from the top. Tavia. Yes. After tugging on the root, Altavia took a deep breath, grabbed it with both hands and began the difficult ascent. Pushing with her feet against the slope and grabbing the root with her hand, she climbed higher and higher. Keeping her wits. Okay. Down the ground and offered her hand to help the next of us up. So, after climbing out of the gully one by one, we easily found the claw footprints again and moved forward. The air grew tense. We sensed that we were approaching our target and our intuition proved correct. And we have a level up. So, that'll do. Let's deal with the level up.
Absolute. I am never wrong.
Okay. So do I want to continue as a ranger? I get favoured terrain. I get a feat. So, will goes up, base attack bonus goes up. Okay. I've got no ability points, but I do have. So, trickery might be good to get into that chest. Mobility. I still want those. Well, actually, no. Law, nature, and knowledge world. Okay. So, feat, weapon focus, and a favoured terrain. So I've got point blank shot and precise shot. So weapon focus. Weapon focus would make sense. Now, with the longbow. Favoured terrain. First world. Forest, highlands, plains, underground or urban. Cattle prod. No. No cattle prods. There's a lot of forest around. Not sure what it means by first world. I believe it does count composite longbow as well because there was no composite bow or composite longbow option. So it should do. And if not, I'll have to give up the composite longbow, which will be annoying to be honest. Let's go with forest to begin with. forest. Okay. She may as well stay a barbarian. I was fairly sure I did have a look, but if I got it wrong, I got it wrong. Okay, so skill-wise... mobility and athletics. Perception. Let's keep it simple with her. So... now weapon focus isn't going to work so well with her potentially. That could be useful. Maybe improved initiative. Guarded stance, I believe, so that she's a bit more defense. I think we might go power attack. Because she's got weapon proficiency, bastard sword, and toughness. Yeah, we'll go power attack. So we'll keep him as a cleric. Right. So... well, knowledge, religion, certainly. May as well go with those. So, needs a feat. He is often in combat, and therefore he needs to be able to cast spells as well, so combat casting, I think. So, she's a wizard rogue. Well, I need a wizard. So we'll go with second level wizard. So arcane trickster, ability to cast second level spells. Sneak attack 2. So she'll need third level wizard and third level rogue to become an arcane trickster. This kind of would be good. But for right now, wow. Well, let's continue up in that trickery. Got a few points. I need someone with some knowledge world. And she'll need knowledge arcana if she's going to be my wizard. And stealth. Accomplished sneak attacker. Your sneak attack damage increases by 1d6. Your number of sneak attack dice cannot exceed half your character level rounded up. That's character level. So 2 would work, yeah. Or so she does use a bow a lot. So skill focus, point blank shot. Precise shot would be better at shooting into melee. Let's try that. Okay, so now we've got to pick some spells for her. So okay, hurricane bow is quite pertinent given that she uses a bow. Sleep is always useful. I'm going to say hurricane bow and burning hands. And Lindsay. Well, she will be remaining a bard. So skills wise, certainly her trickery and her stealth. And those. Let's just go with those. Right. Ah. Oh. Lingering performance. Point blank shot or weapon finesse. She's got extra performance. I'm going to go with that. He does use the bow a lot. So, hit piercing screen, cure light wounds and sleep. One round per level. Summon monster could be good. Let's try that.
Something bothering you?
Right. So.
I'm there.
I don't like surprises.
Ooh. Port. Okay. Let's go back this way then. Aha.
Listen to me. A dragon, huge, sparkling, flew down to me from the sky and told me a secret. A great relic that will win the kobold's glory is hidden somewhere nearby. Enough of this pitiful existence. Search for it. Search and bring it to me.
Okay. Dragon, glory, dragon. We know the mites under the old sycamore. They possess the magic treasure. Very ancient. Okay. Stop deceiving these poor reptiles.
Jester. I knew you would come, and I've prepared an ambush.
Fair
for
enough.
you.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Right. You come back.
Tear them apart!
Consider me provoked.
Right. Foolish cleric.
Serves you right.
Yes, bless. Right.
You should have run!
This is for you! You deserved it.
So far, so good.
They go down!
Okay.
Repent!
I'm writing you out of our story.
Yay. Go, Lucy. Explore the vicinity of the old sycamore. We'll take that, we'll take that, we'll take that. We will leave. Oh, wait a second. No, 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 no. We'll take that. And we will... Oh, he can't use it. You... You are annoying at times. Right, so... Short bow, we should just drop then. Okay. Grab those. All the shiny stuff. And this one. And shiny stuff again, leave that. And this one, I think. Oh. Okay, so looks like the rest of them have run off. There's an imprint on the ground near an empty chest. It looks like another chest of the same size recently sat beside it. Like someone got done in. What was that? Haggis. Okay. So, kobold archers. There's loot back there that we haven't found. There we go. Let's grab that. Ancient coin.
I do what I must.
We shall finish up looting and then we shall head to this old sycamore.
I'm off.
Just head over here.
My
Aha!
search was not in vain.
Cool. Starting to look like we've done most of the map. And there's a bit more there though. And more of the port. Okay. So,
In due time.
we're now on Tarcuccio's trail. Is good. Shall leave. Okay, so that's the pine patch. And we need to get to the old sycamore. Yeah, his accent is pretty cool. And it's first thing in the morning. Ooh. What's that? Excavation site. Archaeological artifact. That must be a later aspect of part of the game where you get kingdom management. So, the old sycamore. Thank you. So, sycamore. Probably spelling that wrong. Yeah, I was. Oh well. I know what I meant.
Greetings.
Ah! Keston Garrus, former captain of Jamandi Eldori's personal guards, nods to you, though you'd seen each other in Restov only yesterday. He limps noticeably and his clothes are stained with blood, and looks every bit as grim and focused as when you first met. But this time you also see a sense of hint of excitement in his eyes.
I have urgent news from Restov. The investigation that I have conducted at Lady Jamandi's orders have proved your innocence. Tartuccio was
Yay.
and still is the Pataxian spy. That dreadful night, it was him who had opened the gate and let the assassins in. It appears that he had planned to gain the barony and Eldori's support, only to later place these lands under the command of his true patron. King Irovetti is no stranger to intrigue, and likes to use others to do his dirty work. Anyway, Lady Jamande sends her apologies.
Well, that's good of her.
We almost had Tartuccio cornered when this damned mist fell. First we entirely lost our way, and then stumbled right into a bandit ambush. My people can barely stand, so I would be grateful if you would help us capture this Tartuccio. He must be somewhere nearby. Bring that scum to Oleg's trading post, dead or alive. The Sword Lords will remember this favor.
Right. What can Pataxian spies hope to
Pataxian
find in the
spies
stolen
are much
lies?
like magpies. They'll grab anything that catches their eye. Information, treasure, artifacts. This time King Irovetti had a chance to seize the entire Stolen Lands region, and at the Eldori's expense. I'll give you some advice for the future. Be wary of the Pataxian king. He's truly a snake of a man.
Indeed.
That sly bastard has caused us no little trouble, that's for sure. When he showed up in Restov and announced he was going to join the expedition, nobody suspected a thing. Yes, a gnome, yes, a sorcerer, but so what? Even after that terrible night, some of my people were willing to bet money on you being the spy. His overconfidence was his downfall. Tartuccio's henchmen, it seems, imagined they could safely meet with Pataxian spies in the town's seedy underbelly. But Restov is the ancestral home of the Eldori, and Lady Jamande is respected not only by the aristocracy and the common folk, but also by those on the other side of the law.
Interesting.
We received a message from the slums. A good friend, who wished to remain anonymous, suggested the Sword Lords take a closer look at a certain guest from Patax. Jamande immediately sent for me and ordered me to capture the spy, all very quietly, of course. He told us everything, and not only about Tartuccio. I doubt that Irovetti was pleased to hear of his agent's failure. Used to be. It's only a name now, nothing more. The House Gares are a noble family in Brevoy. They own several mines in the Galushkin Mountains. My father Evan is cousin to Lord Howland Gares, but he's my father no longer. In any case, I brought shame upon my name and was punished accordingly. The family disowned me.
Wow.
I fled to Restov and took up the life of a simple mercenary, until I received an assignment here in the Stolen Lands.
Oh, not going to push that. Deliver Tartuccio to Keston, dead or alive. Excellent.
Well,
I'm happy with those options.
I'm listening.
Yes, I'm still here.
One from you.
I'm listening.
Wrong person. Keep doing that. Yeah, it was Harem, wasn't it? The old sycamore, is it? Okay. Aha! Turn. Yep. Silly kobold, go look your relic, your dungeon. Look under bed, under table. Silly kobold have no bed, no table. Search your eggs. You lost relic and blame mites. Okay. Lai is Chief Sootscale, not silly. Lai is Chief Scale. Okay. Such hubris in such small and simple creatures, but our own monarch's any better? So warlike, it's like a miniature version of the Tolden Imperial Chronicles. Okay, so stop, what's going on here? This one might jumps in place. Stranger, you see, yes, silly kobold attack might insult us, our magnificent queen. Chief Sootscale, lies, might thief, steal relic from kobold, we revenge, help us, stranger. Kobold, tell us more about what has happened. I chief, I name Soot Scale. Kobold might live here long, live peace, but now might thief, steal our relic. Kobold crier, thief, steal, relic. Oh, I can't stop laughing, he's so sweet, he repeats everything. The crier swells with pride, repeats everything. How do you know that the relic was stolen by the mites? Might tricksy, but Chief Soot Scale is more tricksy. I call, and you shaman come. Shaman Tartuk know who stole relic. Tartuk, good. Oh god, Tartuccio's taken it. And what is this relic? Relic key. Kobold take relic, enter sacred hall. And where is the Shaman Tartuk now? Shaman was dungeon, did not enter sacred hall. Might collapse our entrance. Kobold rough might. Tartuk is not a real kobold. Soot Scale not stupid, he no real kobold. Okay, did you really attack the mites? Revenge, might coward, kobold come, might run, we come take them relic. Let they give back our relic, we give back there. It's clear to me now. No, it's not. Okay, so mites. A small vials comically. I Essential Vagak. Is our magnificent warrior queen Badar. Queen defeats scary wolf battle. Vanquish 100 enemies, charm 100 hearts. Okay. My queen, did you fight the kobolds? We live here long, kobolds and mites. We live peace, friends, trade. Together hunt good shaggy animal, gut it, sweet. Long ago, Chief Kobold and our old king make alliance. 2 branch old sycamore we take, charm and give each to other. This be relic. Kobold have one, might have one. Not long ago, kobold came. Yeah, we thief, take our relic. Silly kobold. Why do you need the relic? 2 relic, they give entrance to Sacred Hall, there under old sycamore. 1 key for kobold, 1 for might. Each can go hall, all fair. Why do the kobolds think the relic was stolen by the mites? Kobold chief silly, ugly, old. He lose lost mind. Listen, you shaman Tartuk. Shaman not so ugly, but angry. Tricks you say, wicked might. I catch him and make crown from his scale. You know where this purple scaled shaman is now? He proud dungeon near our house. We see him once but not catch. Won't find shaman, look underground. Very well, I have no more questions. I don't think they're going to listen to me. But maybe number 7. We accept. Stranger go peace our land, but we know truth already. Coleman must pay for his stupid. Stranger go, find out might thief. We hit might. Hit hit. I call Shaman Tucker up from under the ground and hit them bad. They can just get on with it. I might loot the dead.
I'm there.
What's this?
Oh, I don't like surprises.
Golden earring, golden trinket, some more gold. An overgrown passageway, requiring athletics 23 check. Athletics +5, +4, -7, -3, -3, -1. Do not fancy the chances. Ah, they seem to be getting through each other. Looks like the kobolds will win. Oh, kobold down. Okay.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
Okay, so let's continue our exploration now that they've finished killing each other. Ooh, what's this?
Their life ends here!
Ah, right.
Any last wishes?
Okay, good.
Strike
These
worth
aren't
a
going to be a
legend.
problem. The cat earring, silver buckles and some gold. We'll take all of that.
My search was not in vain.
Hey, what's
Done and
this?
done.
Someone left a little stash behind. Now mine.
Follow if you dare.
Right, so I am going to call it an evening there. I need to go get some dinner and stuff. So we will investigate the old sycamore next week and hopefully capture Tarkuchia. Hopefully. Thank you very much for the stream. It's been good. And so let's save. Oh, yeah, thank you very much for the stream. And I will be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Not sure if I'm doing what I'll be doing tomorrow, so I will put a message out on Twitter to let people know. Could quite well be carrying on with this, but it's going to depend on how much playtime is in the game, whether I try and play this once or twice a week. So hopefully see you again soon, and thank you very much for the stream.